Hi, it's Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today's book is Lady and the Tramp from 1981. So let's get started. One Christmas Eve, Jim Dare gave his wife Darlin a present. Darlin opened the present carefully. Out popped a little puppy. Oh, what a lovely puppy, said Darlin. Let's call her Lady. At bedtime, Jim tucked Lady into a comfy blanket. That's your very own bed, said Jim. But Lady didn't want her very own bed. She was lonely. So the small puppy climbed up the big stairs. She found a much better place to sleep right at the foot of Jim's bed. Every day, Lady grew a little bigger. She did many important things around the house. In the morning, Lady woke Jim up. Then Lady bought Jim his slipper. Lady barked good morning to the birds and the butterflies. She even learned how to pick up the newspaper and carry it into the house. Soon Lady made friends with the other dogs in the neighborhood. There was a sad-faced bloodhound called Trusty. There was a sturdy Scotty called Jack. Jack showed Lady his store of hidden bones. The three of them often played together. When Jim came back, when Jim came home from work, he whistled. Lady ran to greet him. Jim would pat her and say, "Good dog." After dinner, Lady curled up by the fire. Darlin was knit in tiny clothes. It's just the three of us now, said Darlin, but soon we'll have a baby. Lady was very happy. One stormy night, the doctor came to the house. That night, the baby was born. The next morning, Lady peeked into the bedroom. Come in and meet the new baby, said Darlin, but don't wake her up. Lady looked at the sleeping baby. When the baby is bigger, you will play together, said Darlin. Lady wagged her tail. A new baby in the house. One day, Jim told Lady, we are going away for a few days. Aunt Sarah is coming to help, and you must help too. Lady will be a good babysitter, Darlin said with a smile. Jim and Darlin was in a hurry. They drove away as soon as Aunt Sarah arrived. Aunt Sarah looked very mean. Lady hid behind the door. Then she ran upstairs to guard the baby. The baby smiled happily at Lady, but Aunt Sarah was angry. She swung a broom at Lady and knocked over a table. Lady ran away. Get out, you bad dog, Aunt Sarah yelled. Get out and stay out. Poor Lady, no one had ever called her a bad dog before. She creeped away, her ears drooping. Lady walked and walked. No one seemed to see her, but some mean dogs barked at her. Lady ran and ran. At last, she ran into the railroad yard. Nobody was around. Finally, Lady flopped down and fell asleep. Early the next day, a train pulled into the railroad yard. Out jumped a big, strong dog. His name was Tramp. Tramp traveled from place to place. He took care of himself. Tramp stretched. He felt good in the new place. Then he caught sight of Lady. At first, Lady was afraid. She remembered the rough-looking dogs who had chased her, but Champ looked friendly. Lady liked his face. Arf, arf, barked Lady happily. He liked Lady right away. The two walked away together. Lady trusted Tramp. Soon they came to a chicken farm. Tramp eye lit up. He began to dig a hole under the fence. Lady watched Tramp. She looked at the chicken too. She never had seen chickens before. Lady followed Tramp under the fence. Squeak, crack, crackle, squat. The chicken was scared. Lady was scared too, but Tramp was having a fine time. What a noise Tramp and the chicken made. Soon the man from the dog pound came by. Tramp ran off, but Lady wasn't quick enough. The man grabbed her and threw her into the wagon. What was Lady to do? Tramp had disappeared. She was trapped in a rolling cart. There was strange dogs all around her. But these dogs were friendly. They liked pretty little Lady. They told Lady that she would be safe. She had a dog tag on her collar. And sure enough, the dog pound man took Lady home the next day. Aunt Sarah was not pleased to see Lady. She put a big chain on Lady's collar. Stay outside, she shouted. Lady couldn't sleep that night. She heard a rustle in the leaves. A rat. It was heading straight for the house. Lady wanted to run after the rat, but her chain kept her back. Tramp heard Lady bark and came running. He had been looking for her. Just then, Lady's chain snapped. Lady and Tramp ran into the house. They followed the rat up the stairs. Tramp knew exactly what to do with it. They found it under the armchair in the living room. Tramp was tired after the fight with one rat. Suddenly, Aunt Sarah ran into the room. She chased Tramp into the closet. Then she whacked him with a broom. Just then, Jim and Darlin arrived in a taxi. Thank goodness you are back, said Aunt Sarah. I found a great big mutt in the baby room, and this little dog wasn't any help. She pointed at Lady. What's going on, Lady? Asked Jim. Lady barked and jumped up and down. She tried to tell us something, said Darlin. Lady ran up the stairs. Jim followed her. Lady led him right to the big chair where Tramp had fought with the rat. Jim saw the dead rat. He guessed what had happened. That dog helped protect the baby, he said. Tramp creeped out of the closet. Good, brave dog, said Jim. You must stay with us forever. Aunt Sarah put on her hat and walked out. Tramp became one of the family. Every day, he and Lady went to see the baby. Tramp made friends with Trusty and Jack, too. Soon it was Christmas again. Jim and Darlin were playing with their babies. And Christmas, there was some special present puppies. Lady and Tramp was very proud of them. They all had a Christmas together. So that was Lady and the Tramp from 1981. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a good every day. We have another video coming out real soon.